Combat readiness for days, boys. General Purrgis with Roana. Third hero is going to be Seaside Bellona. Wyvern 11. Let me show you how this works. It's really cool. So General Purrgis, I decided to skill him up. Yeah, didn't need to use too many Molagoras. This is for... Well, you can get the -1 turn cooldown, the 15% effect chance after that. I mean, for PvP mostly, right? But this is the main thing here. Spearhead, power this up to +3. Use the exclusive equipment to have even more combat readiness, additional 3%. That's his stats, nothing crazy. To be honest, like if you want to make it simpler for you, you can just lower his speed, like have some health or defense percentage boosts. Same with Roana, like less speed for these two because they are off element in Wyvern 11, and you don't want to go too often with like heroes that are not of the ice element, right? So it's gonna keep on giving combat readiness to the Wyvern, and you don't want that. So that's the gear real quick, some leftover gear from when I was farming Golem 11. And this artifact is super powerful for him since he's going to be in the front line. Initially, this is at +15. Initially, it's 6% damage reduction, and then it stacks 3 times, 6% each. So it ends up being 24% damage reduction. That's like an Aureus, like a self-powered Aureus for the carrier, for warrior only. Very cool new 4-star artifact, and it's perfect for this. You can use... it's Envoy's Pipe. Envoy's Pipe, 3-star artifact. Instead, damage reduction when below 50% health. That's Roana. Her barrier is actually stronger than I was saying initially. It's 10% of her max health, up to 12.5% of her max health when it's fully skilled up. I was based the barrier strength on a Phantasm in my Wyvern 11 run, and it was 50%, exactly 50% of the Phantasm's health. So I was thinking like, okay, that's it, but actually barrier can only be at a maximum of 50% of your hero's health. So that's why I got confused. But anyways, her barrier is much stronger than I thought it was. Counter set is definitely like much more powerful now, to me, now that I understand the real value, right? And that's a skill 1, so that's pretty beast right there for a skill 1. It can trigger from dual attack and all that. I mean, that's very cool. So Seaside Bellona's gear real quick. That's her stats. I have Daydream Joker on her just because I don't want the run to take forever. The thing is, she's gonna be the sole damage dealer in here, so yeah, if there was like a dedicated defense breaker, it would go faster. If you would like 4 man, it would definitely go faster. But I'm just gonna show you guys 3-man setup, the synergy between General Purrgis and Roana. It's really cool. It's really cool to see it going. You know, they just passively like. I mean, Roana keeps the team alive passively. General Purrgis just like passively gives a bunch of combat readiness to the team. The attack buff is very welcome as well. But the thing is, you want to reduce the amount of speed on General Purrgis and Roana if you're in the struggles, basically, because if you're not ice, the Wyvern is just gonna keep on getting combat readiness every time those heroes go. So let's say you're gonna go with a 4-man setup, 2 ice damage dealers plus you know, General Purrgis in the front and Roana in the back. Then yeah, make sure that other, like one of those heroes can have like is a defense breaker that has a good chance to land defense break. Like Seaside Bellona, her skill 2, the passive, like I mean, I think my effectiveness is not that high too, so that doesn't help. Look at that combat readiness, like it's crazy. And the artifact Sepulchrum is like fully powered up already. The second and the third attack is healing because of Roana. Look at that, like it's more healing than the damage being dealt. It's really cool. Shimaja's staff on Roana is nice for this. You could have oh, we got the defense break, so that's perfect. It's gonna be a quick one. Yeah, I would say that if you don't have Shimaja's staff, you could use Celestine on her. So when she uses skill 1, she actually well, heals the lowest health ally. So in this case, it would be General Purrgis, unless you fail to break the barrier, and then like it would be someone else maybe. But yeah, man, like Purrgis is super tanky with this artifact. Like I said, Envoy's Pipe can definitely be an artifact that you can wear. That damage is pretty high. So that Daydream Joker with defense break and crit damage, all that stuff together makes for a lot of damage. But you gotta be lucky, basically. The thing is, like, even Seaside Bellona is doing stuff passively with her skill too. So, like, all three of these heroes are passively, like, either doing damage, healing, or boosting combat. That's really cool, really cool. But the thing is, like, could that even work in Wyvern 12 and 13 when that gets released? They said that they're gonna, like, make it, like, harder, like boost the stats further. I feel like this thing here that says the damage that off element heroes take, like that stuff's gonna be like even worse. Look, like it's not hard to survive this, not hard at all. But imagine like this thing is like they double it, right? They double it, maybe not for the damage dealt by ice, but like damage taken by non-ice heroes. Let's say it's like 60%, 50%. Like, still, you could make like General Purrgis like much tankier. And yeah, I think it could still work. It could still work if the damage increase is not that much. So let's see here. Let's do another one. But I really like the mechanic of, well, it's General Purrgis and Roana, basically. Of course, it'd be much faster with a fort, but gotta get that experience on a fodder. But to be honest, like, experience is not that hard to get. It's usually like just getting fodders to 5-star, 6-star your heroes. That is the problem. To be honest, like, if Seaside Bellona is by herself, I don't know if Daydream Joker is that big of a deal. Like, if the defense break is not there too often. Because I usually wear Arahakan on her, and it actually boosts her passive skill 2 by 30% damage. Because it's not actually her turn when it triggers. So it's getting its damage boosted by 30%. Plus the chance to dual attack when other allies attack. It's pretty cool, especially when she has the target debuff on her skill 1. But once again, like, we got the defense break, so that's pretty cool right there. Look at that, like more healing than damage. I love it. It's really great, really great. As the battle drags on, of course, the boss, the Wyvern, will deal more and more damage, so you kind of like need to seal the deal there in not too long. But you can definitely like fail to break the barrier, and just like you'll be fine. You'll be fine because Roana is gonna top off the whole team. I would say like keep her skills turned on, because her healing, I'm seeing like 7,000-8,000 healing with Shimaja's staff at plus 15, guys. So I would say like keep her skill 3, you know, turned on. You don't need to have only skill 1. But yeah, just to show you, and Voice Pipe is definitely an artifact that you can wear very easily. The thing is, that's General Purrgis. He's a 4-star light hero, so definitely not an easy one to obtain. Where is that thing? And Voice Pipe. Right, easy to max out. So decreased damage received by 20% when health is less than 50%. So you're gonna stay in that sweet spot, like maybe around 50% health. But yeah, when you drop below, it's definitely gonna help you out. But Sepulchrum is definitely like that's best in slot. Best in slot if you want to survive on a warrior. Just to show you like how strong it becomes. yeah, 8%, and it's a 4-star, so eventually you'll have this thing maxed out. Maybe it shows up in the powder shop and you can like get a few copies, but I mean, just one is plenty. Just one is plenty. When this thing is gonna be maxed out, man, that's really nice. 32% damage reduction. That's really strong for PvE encounters. For PvP, well, probably not. Things happen really quickly. But yeah, Roana, real quick. I would say, like I said, Shimadra's staff is top tier. To be honest, like just one copy is enough. At plus 15, you get 30% damage healing increase, which is plenty. I mean, you limit break this thing 5 times, and you only get 10% increased healing, which is not much at all. Celestine would definitely be super solid for her. If you do use Celestine though, maybe you want to turn off skill 3, right? Because the revive is going to be dispelled anyways. But I think those are like the go-to artifacts. She's not going to be taking like damage really unless you fail to break the barrier. Touch of Rico's wouldn't work here. She's not in the front line. General Purrgis is there because he's getting the combat readiness every time he's getting attacked. And yeah, to be honest, like it's working out just fine. And did I even show you guys General Purrgis, like his skill 2? I'm glad I finally like powered him up. He's fully skilled up on my account number 2, but this is account 3 on Europe, and I definitely like this hero. So yeah, every time he gets attacked, so the Wyvern attacks 3 times. Man, that's so much combat readiness. So much. It's 18%. This actually includes the 3% here from what I remember, because initially it should be 10 plus the skill ups 15 plus 3 18. But just to be sure, I'm gonna check it out. But from what I remember, it's initially 10% before anything. But he's definitely a super powerful hero. He's got provoke on skill 1 as well, which is definitely very powerful, because if you force them to attack him, you're gonna get the whole team gonna get combat readiness. So yeah, 10%. I would say like definitely like bring this thing to well, for PvP I would +4 this thing, because the stun, man, have a bunch of effectiveness on him, like 100% plus to counter effect resistance. Yeah, super good. And the memory imprint here, the self one, is health. So if you want to be tanking, actually you're struggling, turn on this thing. Maybe you have some green Purrgises that you can feed into him. But I only have 1 copy, so I just left it on dual attack. Not too worried about that just yet. But yeah, very powerful hero, guys. I'll be showcasing him more in the future. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon for like to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. I got playlists of all sorts for PvE and PvP content, Arena, Guild Wars, guys, tips and how-tos, and Abyss 462 plus, as well as best starter guides for my early to mid game players for fast progression. Join my Discord server. The link is in the description. It's free. We have over 1,000 members. If you want to get helped or help the community, feel free to join us, guys. Stay safe out there. COVID-19 is no joke. And yeah, stay home as much as possible. But that's really it for this one. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.